Mobile World Congress 2017 is about to kick off. What can we expect over the next coming days? Also, are you looking for an alternative solution to your cloud storage needs? I have one to tell you about that can save you some money. Thanks for joining me on Whirlwind Radio. I'm Marcello, your host. We are now a few days away from Mobile World Congress 2017, which will run from February 27 to March the 2nd in Barcelona, Spain. This is one of the biggest mobile device events that is held every year. So what can we expect? Even though this event is about phones, the focus will be on the other trends that are making the news today. And one of the trends is the Internet of Things. Analysts are saying that this will be the key theme at MWC, and it's about the growth within enterprise as well as consumer IoT technologies. Now, what we'll be focusing on is the data that will be coming from IoT. Most of the discussions will be around the approach to data usage, how data is being used, how data is being stored, how data is being stored, as well as the data ownership. They will also focus on data sharing, data leaks, and also the open data that is available today on the internet. One of the key areas that they will be talking about as well is network and how IoT within the network is making an impact within enterprise as well as the consumer IoT technologies. Another trend that they will be focusing on is chatbot apps. We talked about this in episode 71. Chatbot apps are basically virtual assistants. And what they'll be looking at is the way this role is changing within chatbots. The future for chatbots will be about content generation, about digital media, commerce, and as well as customer engagement. The other aspect too that they will be talking about is digital payment and retail banking technology. And this is another big trend that is making the news today. The focus will be on how digital wallets are being used and how that can offer a solution to help and enhance consumers in making payments online. The focus will be as well on how to leverage the customer preference and the data that is coming from the behavior of consumers online. So the data that is being gathered will be used to drive this technology as it moves forward. That is for digital payment as well as for retail banking services. Now that we have talked about the technologies that will be at MWC, let's talk a little about devices. LG will be coming out with their G6 smartphone. HMD Global will be bringing the Nokia line of phones as well at the event. Other companies like Moto, Lenovo, Samsung, and Sony will also have new phones that will be announced. So, with all of these new phones that are coming out, why all the fuss to bring us new phones so often, so regularly? Well, it's quite simple. Smartphones are like our own personal assistants. It's the hub that we use to keep everything together. You could call it the remote control for our lives. Now, these companies know that we have such a great reliance. We place such a great reliance on smartphones. And that creates the hunger to get the latest phone. We want more space, more memory, to take better pictures, have better videos, even faster speeds. So these companies know this. And that is why they are literally falling over themselves to introduce new phones to us. It is estimated by the year 2020, there will be over 2.3 billion personal cloud storage consumers or users globally. Most today are using the mainstream cloud services from cloud companies like Google, Apple, Microsoft, and Dropbox. These companies are generally providing a great service. As you know, with cloud storage, we don't really have to worry about having a physical hard drive there in our workspace, even cluttering up that space, or even to carry it around. But there is a concern, security that is. How private and secure are my documents, my files, my pictures, the videos that I have on a cloud server somewhere out there that I don't even know? How private? How secure? I was thinking, it would be so great to have my own personal cloud storage service at home. So I started to look around to see if there is any such service. And I actually found one. It's called Lima. Now for Lima, all you need to have is a physical hard drive that can turn into your own personal cloud. The actual product from Lima sells at $129. It's just a small device that you can just plug into your Wi-Fi router. And after that is plugged into your router, you can just plug your hard drive into the Lima device. That's it. That's all you need to have, and you can now have your own little server there right there in your home that you can use for your personal cloud storage. The way the setup works is you need to download a Lima app to your computer. After that is done, you create an account, and then you plug the Lima into the power, and of course connect to the Wi-Fi router and to the external hard drive as I've just outlined. Now the way it works is like having a USB drive connected to your computer. So you can see that icon at the side of your computer that you can just tap into and load your documents or files. After you've done all of this, the app will find your Lima device and hard drive automatically, so you don't really have to do any work in that regard to search for it. Next, what you can do as well is to download the mobile app for Lima, and that is available in the App Store as well as the Google Play Store for your smartphone. So you can have the actual app on your smartphone. So just like a cloud storage service from one of the giants, you can have that app on your smartphone that you can tap into, that you can open, that you can upload data to, that you can download data from. And all of this is sitting in a hard drive that is right there in your home. I like it because it's in the long term, it is cheaper than just buying cloud storage service. For a total cost about $200 to $250, which includes the cost of getting the Lima device, which is for $129, and the cost to own a hard drive, you can have your own cloud storage service at home. Now, say for example, you use Google Drive. Depending on the space, you can pay between $20 to maybe $100 per year to get up to a terabyte of space. After 5 years of using Google Drive, of a terabyte storage, you will be paying about $500. Whereas Lima, having the Lima product and owning a terabyte hard drive, that will cost you between $200 to $250. And that's all. It's a one-time fee that you have to pay, or a one-time payment that is coming out of your pocket. Similarly, Microsoft's OneDrive basically is the same. It works out to be the same. To get a terabyte of free storage from Microsoft, you have to pay about $65 to $99. That's the yearly subscription to the Office 365. The other reason why I like this product is that, according to the reviews that I've seen online, Lima storage solution is faster than the other cloud services out there. So that's another great reason. And the last reason is that you can literally store all your data, everything that you have at home, right there at home. And you can use your mobile device, you can use your computer. So your data is saved right there at home. And it's not in some server, in some unknown location, somewhere out there. So security and privacy are intact. In our office, we use Google Sheets to collaborate with remote staff that are working on our events. And if you are a user of Google Sheets, you will be happy to know, just like us, that Google has made some updates to this service. One of the most important new features that the service offers is the ability to rotate text. So this allows users to fit longer header names into thin columns, tiny columns, or to fit more text into a single screen. So this is a great new option that is now available. And the way you can access this new option is to head over to Format/Text Rotation. Another feature that they've added is accounting number formats, which gives the ability to read budgets, expense reports, as well as other spreadsheets that you have featuring monetary amounts. And this can be accessed through the Format Number Accounting option there on the Google Sheets. Google also confirms support for using a mouse with Google Sheets on Android, as well as the ability to view and select existing custom colors within the app. Now, for iOS users, Google also added the ability to drag and drop rows and columns within Sheets for the iOS app. This feature is available for Android users as well. In addition, the new update allows users to use Sheets so they can change and have different or more border styles, including the various thickness and the double borders within Google Sheets. Well, that's all for this episode of Whirlwind Radio, and remember to check out those updates on Google Sheets and get Lima if you're concerned about security and want to save some money in the long run. From the Whirlwind team, this is Marcello saying stay safe in the technology whirlwind.